Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Ishraf Biani, business number 119004. Today we will present about capital structure of Shariah compliant firm in Bursa Malaysia. The company that we choose are EcoBuild Holding Berhad, Maxis Berhad, Time.com Berhad, and OCK City Engineering. Capital structure can be defined as the particular combination of debt and equity used by a company to finance its overall operation and growth. Company debt is a financial sources that the company owned from another party, and equity can be defined as the company value. There are three analyses to measure capital structure of the firm. First, debt ratio. The debt ratio is defined as the total debt to total assets, and debt ratio greater than 1 means that a company has more debt than its asset. Second, debt to equity ratio. The primary purpose of this debt calculation is to clarify how a company capital structure lean toward it either debt or equity finance. And last one, capitalization ratio. Capitalization ratio are indicator that measure the proportion of the debt in a company capital structure.
Okay, now my name is Muhammad Nur Shabil bin Afandi. My matrix number 1190887. Okay, I will present about firm who has the highest debt level during the period of analysis. From the bar chart, the Maxis Berhad was the highest debt level during the period of analysis, which is the grey color. This is because over the last 5 years, the Maxis Berhad company's average debt ratio has consistently been the highest, which is 70% from 2015 until 2019. This shows that Maxis Communication Berhad has a good reputation and a good strategy for managing its debt ratio year after year. That's all for me. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Muhammad Din Shaikal bin Azwan. My matric number is 1190877. Today I will present to you about company analysis based on debt non-Shariah ratio. As part in analysis to find out whether the capital structure of Shariah compliant firm consistent with the Security Commission filtering process. We are manipulate the financial ratio of debt over total asset ratio, where the debt that include interest cannot exceed 33% of total asset. The formula is the total debt of the company minus with the non-interest bearing debt, then divided with the total asset. With this, the non-interest bearing debt will be excluded. Only the debt that does not follow the Shariah principle will be calculated. For the graph from the Time.com in 2017, it showed the debt company non-Shariah ratio show the highest, which is 18%, while the lowest is in 2015%, which is only 7% of the debt non-Shariah ratio. Hence, it is clear that Time.com Berhad is Shariah compliant, as the benchmark debt non-Shariah ratio is below 33%. Next, we move to the Maxis Berhad, which is the total debt minus non-interest debt and divided by total asset. The debt non-Shariah ratio of Maxis Berhad is dropping from 57% to 43% starting 2015 to 2018. Thus, it indicates that this company is non-Shariah compliant as the ratio is below 33% for the first 3 years, which is in 2015 to 2017. And the debt non-Shariah ratio for the company stayed the highest, which is 57%, whereas 43%, which is the lowest in the two following years, 2018 and 2019. As we can see, every firm has their own fluctuating graph of the non-Shariah ratio from years to years. Next, we move to the OCK group Berhad. Show the group the graph is going increase, which is from the 2015 in the early 90%. Until the 2017, 43%, and the latest one, 2019, is 48%. It shows the debt non-Shariah ratio is not Shariah compliant, which is exit from 33%. For the EcoBuild Holding Berhad, it shows the early 2015 8% and going decrease 30% and going increase again to 2019, which is 34%, which is exit more 1% from the debt non-Shariah ratio. To sum up, it can conclude all the four firms, Time.com, Exchange Berhad, OCK Group Berhad, and EcoBuild Holding Berhad is Shariah compliant is due to the benchmark of total debt over asset non-Shariah ratio is within 33%. Generally, the ratio is intended to measure riba and riba-based element within the company's statement of financial position must be less than 33%. Furthermore, the SASC consider the qualitative part of the public perception or image of the company activities from the standpoint of Islamic teaching. And that's all from me. Thank you.
That's all from us. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.